I'm attorney Marcus Sermons, and here are 3 reasons that you should get a divorce if you've been separated from your spouse for years. All of them have to do with protecting your stuff. The number 1 reason is when you are married in the state of Florida, items that you buy are considered property of you and your spouse generally. All right. They're considered marital property. So if you separated from your spouse 10 years ago, there's a possibility that your spouse may be able to claim part ownership in the new house that you buy with your new girlfriend. All right. So you may want to go ahead and consider getting the divorce finalized before you make major purchases like that. Number 2, if you are, say, for instance, in the military, you've been in the military for 20 years and you're still married to your wife. However, you have been separated for a really long time. She is steadily gaining interest in your retirement fund. Now, don't get me wrong, it absolutely works the other way around too. If you and your husband separated 15 years ago, you probably don't want to have him steadily collecting more and more of an interest in your retirement fund, and you want to go ahead and try to finalize that dissolution of marriage if it's clear that you guys are not going to be getting back together. And 15 years worth of separation is probably clear evidence that the marriage is irretrievably broken. Number 3, you probably want to go ahead and get a dissolution of marriage and dissolve that divorce, because here's the situation. If you are still legally married and you pass away, but you separated from your husband 20 years ago, when you pass away, the life that you have built with your new significant other that you're not married to, of course, because you're still married to your husband, when you pass away, everything that you have built with your new love interest, your husband is still entitled to it. And that is something that you probably don't want to happen. So it's a really good idea that if it's clear that your marriage is irretrievably broken and you're not going to be getting back together, no amount of counseling is going to fix it. File for a divorce and do yourself a favor, protect your stuff.